know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis.
With Loga, fishing over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hello ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's a girl, I'm Owamie, aka Miss Fear for God, bringing back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at boldly_Owamie, okay? Now, my ninjas, today we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. We're going to start off with a lady whose handle is I'm the old lady. Now, I don't know if that's a real name, but that's her handle on Instagram. And so, girl, you guys decided to use the gorilla spray instead of the got to be glued, and that was because she had run out of the got to be glued, but it did not end well. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the full videos, and then I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Hey y'all, for those
Now, child, from the first video that she uploaded, you guys, where she was like, like I was laughing like nobody's business. Honestly, like that was funny. Everybody was, up until we all had to realize like how serious it was. You guys did see that she now is like literally bald, and she was saying that she was in a lot of pain, so they had to use acetone wipes. I think they said with acetone and stuff like that, but still it did mess up her hair, because obviously if you saw, you guys, like what's left. She did open a GoFundMe, but I think it's definitely going well. When I clicked and checked, it had over 3,000 US dollars, and I think that her target was like 1.5 or something like that. I mean, one thing that I can say is with like beauty and hair and stuff like that is that it does grow back. Now, of course, the pain, I mean, I'm sure that it's going to be uncomfortable, but girl, we have so many wigs now. You can legit just rock your wigs until your hair grows back if that's what you want. Or you can go out there boldly bold. That can also work. Now, I think that the most important thing here is that Mugo could have just kept this a secret and keep it moving. So I'd like to say thank you so much, Mugo. That if you ever come across this video, which I doubt, actually for letting people know, so that now ain't nobody going to use no gorilla nonsense on their hair. The spray, I mean, if you do it, then it just means that you don't know this whole change that actually went down. And I'm just like, you know what, just for safety reasons, I'm not buying anything gorilla anymore. No, that's me. I'm just like, I don't know. I'll need to be really convinced to actually buy, because it did look painful, you guys. And I mean, it said that all her hair had to go, and I mean, it's good. Like I've shaved my hair bald, but that was my decision. Now imagine when you're now just forced to have to, like, that was a really sad situation. So I'm really sorry that had to happen to her. But you guys, this clip, I don't want to laugh because I wish I didn't see those other ones, you guys, because I was laughing so much. Because to me it was it's a joke. I was like, oh, I mean, come on, you do come out and she'll be okay. But that is not what happened. So if you have got ears, listen, don't be using no gorilla whatever on your hair to slick it down. And I actually laughed, one of my ninjas, when they saw me actually having this hair like this. They were like, I hope you didn't use any gorilla. I laughed because I knew that it was a joke. Obviously, this is a wig. But no, I actually used a mousse. Okay. So anyway, I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Did you guys see this? And what did you think about it? It does look very painful though. So, wow. Anyway, my ninjas, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Now, my ninjas, up next, we're going to go ahead and talk about Julius Malema, Jay-Z, Jacob Zuma, Tito Moweni, and the DA, and the whole shenanigans that actually went down. Now, you guys do know that Julius Malema did go on Twitter and ask to meet with Jay-Z for tea. Now, Jay-Z did invite him down there, or Nkanja. And he did go, you guys. So, obviously, suspicious and obviously shocking, looking at the fact that these two have had like public outrage, like, you know, rants and stuff like that. But hey, you know, we're all children of the Most High, so yeah, Jay got to forgive. This is what Mr. Tito Moweni actually tweeted strange political alliances emerging in democratic South Africa. My foe today, my friend tomorrow. Not principled political positions. Wow. So a spade could become a big spoon. Tito! Julius Malema said, congratulations, my homeboy, for 1 million followers on Twitter. Only if there were 1 million jobs. Julius Malema is not out here to play, honey. Now, up next, of course, the DA actually tweeted and said, the DA has written to the Speaker of the National Assembly requesting for a full investigation into exactly how and who paid for an extravagant trip by Mr. Julius Malema and others to the home of ex-president Mr. Jacob Zuma and Konja. They did mention someone there, and Julius Malema actually retweeted that or responded and said, "Fusek." If South Africa is not a joke, I hate it here. I want out. I hate it here. This place is just a joke, you guys. Now, there's also an old tweet that I actually saw, and this just emerged, and this was tweeted. Would you like to start a new YouTube channel, but you have no idea where to start? Or you already have one, but it's not going well, and you wish you could get someone give you some personal advice? Well, who better than someone with over 100,000 subscribers? I'm giving those services for a small fee, of course. The details will be on the screen somewhere here, so make sure that you follow them and say hello to a new successful YouTube channel. Hey, Owamie here, and I have some great news. If you have a YouTube channel or a business and you would like to get some affordable advertisement, I offer those services. Follow the instructions on your screen right now and say hello to some new traffic. Now let's get back to the video. In 2019, so this was actually from Helen Zille, and she said, "Hi there, Julius Malema. I would like to invite you as a guest on my podcast, Tea with Helen, for a no-hold-barred discussion on SA's future prospects. My diary is quite flexible, so you name the date, time, and place. I'll serve the tea. Looking forward to your response." Now, Julius Malema said, "I think you are lost. Are you not looking for SASA offices?" Guys, is Juju not a comedian? It's so funny that when Helen Zille actually asked him for coffee or for tea, he said that, but when he asked Jay-Z, Jay-Z actually welcomed him. But anyway, managers, honestly, for me, the fact that the EFF mostly fights for things that they're useful but useless at the same time, and things that we would expect them to fight for, they don't fight for them. Like, they don't fight for, you know, gender violence. Like, they're not serious about that. They're not that serious about that. How are we going to have a Chinese person in our parliament and the whole EFF is quiet? I don't get it. Girl, really? So this is how we're doing it, Juju? I don't get it. Like, these people booted Tresemme out of Clicks and this other stores. But y'all are fine with what is happening in parliament? How? I don't like people that fight useless causes. Because I honestly legit would rather have Tresemme in cliques than that other situation. And that's for me, it's just because I have seen documentaries and I have seen clips that show how black people are being treated in that country. And so for me personally, I mean, I'm sorry. But for me personally, no. So that's why I always tell you guys that I personally sometimes do feel like the EFF fights for useless stuff, and then the things that is supposed to really fight for and help us, they don't really do that. Gender, based violence, that's something that I feel like the EFF has the strength, it's filled with youngsters. Probably, I don't even want to get into assumptions and stuff like that, but you would think it's a cause that they would fight, but no. It's again, all we're going to do is just they're going to make us laugh whilst they loot money and chow money. What are we going to do, Shibubu? What exactly are we going to do? But anyway, I do want you guys to go and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you guys agree with me to say that the UAFF kind of like fight for useless stuff at times, and they don't really put their efforts on things that are actually useful? And I do understand that they're not the party that is in power, obviously. But at the same time, if they are able to cause havoc and get what Tresemme out, then they can cause havoc for gender-based violence. They can cause havoc for who is in parliament and who is not. That's my opinion. But anyway, comment down below and let's move on to the next topic. Up next, my ninjas, we're going to go ahead and talk about Norma Mngoma, who is formerly known as Norma Gigaba, who y'all know is Norma Gigaba, Malusi Gigaba's former wife. I don't want to say ex-wife yet. We don't know if that divorce is finalized yet, but yeah, these two are definitely not together at this moment. You guys know that she did do the interview, the whole tell-all situation, when she came out here and basically spoke of how you guys are addicted to porn. Papa my video, Shibobo, Papa my video. I need to just stop talking about this, man. But anyway, my ninjas, this is what City Press is saying. So City Press is saying Norma Mngoma, the estranged wife of former Home Affairs Minister Malusi Gigaba, is set to appear at the Zondo Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. Now, also somebody said, so the hashtag state capturing inquiry is going to allow Gigaba's former wife Norma Mngoma to speak and testify. I bet she's going to tell us about bags full of money. We have people like Lucky Montana and Sipokazi Ndudane with clear evidence, but Zondo would rather listen to bedroom gossip. Now, of course, a lot is actually happening at this moment. Mugel has actually posted a new picture. She's looking very beautiful. She is all lued up, okay? And she said, it's self-love for me, okay? That's the picture. I'm sure I'll put it up. Now, Norma Mngoma, finish him when I'm a girl. Finish him. Would I do what she's doing personally? No. No. I glow up and I move on with my life. I ain't got no time to have to be up there. No. I've had people even ask or be like, Owamie, can we please have an interview? Thinking that they're going to get the scoop from me, bash somebody. Girl, I ain't got no time for that chandy. Now, I understand that Muggers hate you guys, but at some point, you need to let it go. And you need to just move on with your life. It's the self-love for you. Love yourself as you walk away. Honestly, for me, I feel like she's starting to enter dangerous grounds, because you guys need to understand, this ANC guys, they're dangerous. You think that these politicians are not dangerous? How many politicians have been killed? And then rumor has it that it is because of other politicians that have actually ordered hitmen. Now, Gigaba may be that's my ex-wife. Of course, she's harmless. I know her or whatever. But there are other people that are close to him that probably maybe may have been chowing the same money that they're alleging was being carried in bags and stuff like that, that feel like if Malusi goes down, they're also going to go down. And if the threat is actually Norma, they might want to take her out. Girl is praying in dangerous grounds. At this moment, I feel like she has got enough money. I mean, the money she's talking about, the bags and stuff that would come home. Girl, you mean to tell me that you was not touching a single cent? You is out here busy wearing Louis and stuff. The handbag that she's holding, if I'm not too mistaken, it's over 40,000 rands. Only that, and I don't even want to lie. I mean, this bag Louis that I look at, I'm like, oh my gosh, this particular one. I even saw another blogger actually like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's ugly. That's for me. I guess I'm not as stylish, but wow, that's a very ugly bag. So looking at that thing will set you back over 40 grand. Angeke. Honestly, it's not even about the price. Even if it was 2,000 rands, I would not. It's an ugly bag for me, hey. But then I guess the stylish people are actually using it. But if Mugo ever watches this video, girl, let the one with ears hear. You may be thinking about it to say that, Malusi cannot do anything to you. And I do understand, there'll always be that connection between a husband and his wife even after they've divorced or whatever. However, there are other people that you may not even know about. As you said in that interview that, they used to not let you sit in and listen. So there may be other people that you do not know. I feel like she's putting her life in danger. For what? So that us bloggers are going to talk about it. Girl, what do you think is going to happen to him? I feel like she's playing into dangerous, she's now just going into dangerous fields. Now, I don't know if she just does not have any friend or she just has horrible friends, because if I was a good friend of yours, Sonia Mbele, I saw you standing up with her the time that, she was out there busy scratchy with the cars. Can you advise your friend that, she's now getting into dangerous games? These politicians don't play. That's my opinion anyway when it comes to this. I do think that, Mugo needs to just love herself and move on. I mean, it was funny when she was talking about porn and stuff. But now I'm really legit started to be concerned for her life. But I guess she knows what she's doing and she knows the game that she's playing. Anyway, I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. And let's move on to the next topic. Now, last we're going to talk about Vusi Nova and, of course, Somizi. Honestly, at this moment, you guys, I do feel like... It's a complicated one. I don't even want to lie. I guess they went on a bestie-cation, like a friend-cation or something. Private jet and all that chende. It does seem like they're coming back today, if I'm not too mistaken. But looking at the fact that Somizi is a married man and he's a married gay man, and Vusi is also a man, and that there've been rumors that so I don't know. Andazi angazi mina ngizoyithini le ndaba. I honestly do not know, you guys, but I do feel like, he's intentionally just humiliating Mohale, because, even Mohale was actually trending on Twitter, people basically asking where he was and all that chende. Did you guys see the videos? I'll see if I can be able to download and you guys can see, but wow.